What's up, guys? This is JCole Gems, and I'm your host, Ambitious Angelo. In every episode, we're going to break down one of J. Cole's songs and find the gems that he lays out for us, all right? In today's episode, we're going to be going over J. Cole's latest freestyle that he just dropped called Procrastination / Bro. I woke up this morning, checked my Instagram, and the first post I see is the Dreamville post of this song. At first, I was confused. I just saw a screenshot of a conversation. I didn't really know what it was or that it was actually a song. So I was kind of late to this, all right? But as I read it, I started to see that this was actually a song that J. Cole had just dropped, and I was not notified, man. I was so upset that I was late to this. But it did also put some fire in me, right? Because it's called Procrastination. I'm like, bro, literally, I woke up late. I missed my alarm clock, and I was procrastinating getting out of bed. So J. Cole dropped called Procrastination. I know that he's about to drop some heat, so I immediately get out of bed, and I put on my headphones, and I go to my office, and I go to listen to this song. So ever since listening to him, he has slowly crept up on my Mount Rushmore of artists in hip-hop, and he's taken over the #1 spot. I kid you not. The content of J. Cole's music is healing, it's motivating, it's introspective, all of that. So I love to listen to J. Cole. He's literally the only artist that I listen to on a regular basis because he is feeding the mindset of being ambitious, of being a dream chaser, of believing in yourself. All right, so the cover art to this song is a conversation, a text conversation that apparently he sent out, all right? And it goes like this. It says, "This song should live on your channel and serve as a thank you to you and every producer out there cooking up and sharing their work with the world. It's a million artists out there right now just like me, hungry and searching every day for something to spark a word, a melody, a hook, a verse, a punchline, a way to vent, or a way to cut through. On a day when I couldn't find much motivation, I was looking for something to inspire me. Out of curiosity, I typed in J. Cole type beat into YouTube. Yours was the first I saw. I pressed play, focused, and wrote this. This is some shit that would normally stay in the vault, but I don't want to hold on to music like that no more. This is for you, whoever else needs to hear it. God bless you, bro, and keep doing what you do." First of all, this is what makes J. Cole one of the GOATs, if not, to me, personally, he's my GOAT. But this is what makes J. Cole different from every other artist that's out there right now. To find a producer on YouTube and to create something to that, to then text this to him and all of that, man, and to be able to make this, bro, that's great, man. That's dope. You really don't get to see stuff like that anymore. As of like 2 weeks ago, J. Cole cleared out his Instagram, okay? Everybody, if you're a J. Cole fan, you know that this is what he does when he's getting ready to drop some heat, all right? That he's working on a new project. J. Cole, back in 2020, he did a screenshot of a list that he was working on, and he had scratched off some of the things on that list, and it including the Off Season, which was the last album that he dropped in 2020. And then there was It's a Boy, and then there was The Fall Off. A little backstory, all right? So the last song on KOD was the album right before the Off Season. The last song is called 1985, in parentheses, Intro to The Fall Off, all right? So usually he does a dope intro / outro to, he's known for that from his mixtapes to 2014, Forest Hills Drive, all that. He's always got some dope intro. And in this intro, he takes shots at people who have been taking shots at him, right? Like Lil Pump and stuff like that. So he referenced it back in 2018 with KOD. We've been waiting for The Fall Off for so long, and we didn't really know when he's going to be dropping it, right? But then in between was It's a Boy. We didn't know if it was going to be a visual, maybe a film that he was working on, or but we assumed that it was an album. Without further ado, let's jump into J. Cole's new freestyle that he did called Procrastination.
Stay right Don't you dare run from it, there's no boogeyman. It ain't coming to hurt you. I think acceptance is somewhat of a virtue. To look your truth dead in the face without trying to escape the regret or disgrace. I write these words aimlessly.
Stop right there. All right. So he says, don't you dare run from it. There's no boogeyman. It ain't coming to hurt you. I think acceptance is somewhat of a virtue. To look your truth dead in the face without trying to escape the regret or disgrace. Man. All right. So he's saying he's coming in hard already off the top in the intro. I mean, the first couple of bars, he's already coming in hard, man. I love how he says, there's no boogeyman. It ain't coming to hurt you. One of the things, you know, using the theme of procrastination, right? That's fear is one of the things that holds us back from creating, right? From putting ourselves out there. So he says there's no boogeyman because to me, fear stands for false evidence appearing real, right? One of the things that held me back from creating this channel and this series was, man, no one cares. There's already a million reaction videos out there. There's already a bunch of people out there, man. This space is already saturated, right? But at the end of the day, I had to recognize that I was scared. I was scared of putting it out there and no one listening or no one tuning in or whatever the case may be. But you got to do it. He said to look your truth dead in the face without trying to escape the regret or disgrace. I love that, man. You got to listen. In order to be able to truly grow, you have to be real. You have to look at your reality. You have to look at the truth without moving from it, right? That's one of the things for me as an entrepreneur that I've had to take that dose of reality, look at myself in the mirror. Ain't nobody else is stopping me but me. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely resonated with me. So let's go. He said, I write these words aimlessly.
But not without hope that somehow I'll stumble on something that's dope. A clever little line, a thought to provoke myself in that listener digging for quotes. Hello. I don't even know if somebody gon' hear this. Got so many songs they get lost in the endless folders of the hard drive. I wish I was more fearless, cause I just say fuck it and
pause. All right. He says, I write these words aimlessly, but not without hope. That somehow I'll stumble on something that's dope. A clever little line, a thought to provoke myself and that listener digging for quotes. Hello? I don't even know if someone gonna hear this. Got so many songs that get lost in the endless folders of the hard drive. I wish I was more fearless. Man. Like we just said, man. Like I just said earlier, man. It's there's so many videos, there's so many ideas that we have, right? And we get so stuck because we're scared that someone's not going to listen. People aren't going to like it. People, you know, and sometimes we lose inspiration. We don't know what to, you know, but at the end of the day, we got to get out of our head. And I love that he says, I got so many songs that get lost in that endless folders of the hard drive. There's so much content that I have in my hard drives that I've never put out, man. So I definitely, I feel him on that. And I like what he said, I wish I was more fearless. Because, like, I'm ambitious and I'm doing stuff nowadays. But at the end of the day, like, 25-year-old ambitious Angelo, 21-year-old ambitious Angelo had no fear. Did not care about what people thought and went after it, man. That's how I ended up creating some of my brands and going after in spaces where I had no business being in, man. But they all served me, man. And sometimes I tell myself, now that I'm about to be 34 years old, I ask myself, like, bro, like, stop being so scared. Be fearless. Not just ambitious, but be fearless. So I love it. All right. Let's see what he says now.
fuck it and dump all the music for niggas that hate it and niggas that use it as fuel to push them through long nights at school, writing that last minute paper for class that's due in the morning, and I still relate to that procrastination for tasks.
Boom. All right. That's a gem right there too. Hey, how many times have we done it, right? Where we get the syllabus, we know what's coming up ahead, we got the time and all of that, and boom, deadline comes and we're like, oh, hold on, it's the fourth quarter, I gotta get this in due, man. So, but he says it like, there's gonna be people who hate it. Regardless, at the end of the day, there's gonna be some people who like it, some people who use it, and there's gonna be people, trolls, people who hate this content, whatever the case may be.
Cause I need to finish this album. But hell, how many more times can I sit in this wooden pail down in that well and pull it back up with the hope that it's filled? Plus it don't help that I'm rich now, so that means that I don't gotta deal with stress of these creditors calling my cellular like that young rapper that don't got a deal. But
oh, stop right there. All right. He says, because I still need to finish his album. So he's confirming he's working on an album. He's going to be dropping here shortly. All right. But hey, we never know with J.Cole too, because it's been since 2020 since he last dropped. Before that was 2018. So who knows? Who knows when he's going to be really dropping? But he knows that he needs to get this done. He says, but how many more times can I send this wooden pail down in that well and put it back up with the hope that it's filled? But please, plus it don't help that I'm rich now. So that means that I don't got to deal with stress of these creditors calling my cellular. Like that young rapper that don't got to deal. Man, I love that. He's talking about finding that inspiration, right? And hoping that somebody else is going to fill fill up his inspiration, and that he doesn't have that pressure like he used to, or that fire of a young rapper that don't got to deal.
You got the skill and you got the will to make it, no matter how long that it takes for labels to see or a song that'll break and the rest of the world to catch on that he's great. How do you tap it?
Stop. I gotta give a shout out, man, to a lot of the rappers in my city. There's a lot of you that are so dope, man, and you're just, you're working it, you're mastering your craft, you're putting yourself out there, man. Salute to you guys. He says that, like that young rapper that don't got a deal, but do got the skill and do got the will. Because again, skill is part of the equation. Persistence and will is what makes people successful. No matter how many opportunities that, sometimes I put out content, I put out videos, and I'm like, bro, this is going to go viral. And it gets crickets, you know what I'm saying? So, and I know that as creatives, sometimes these algorithms and stuff like that, they mess with us and all that. But you got to have the will. You have to have the persistence, right? That you're not going to give up. You're not a quitter. You're going to keep going. You're going to find the way until it breaks, right? Where he says, to make it no matter how long it takes for labels to see you, or a song that'll break, right? That's dope, man. And you know what? It's I like he says, or a song that'll break, right? Because all it takes is one viral piece of content for you to change the trajectory of your future. All right? Well, for a label to see you and want to sign you, or for, a song to go crazy, and to start seeing the rest of your catalog. Once you get people hooked into one video, they'll go in and they'll search you up on Spotify or Apple Music or YouTube, and then start watching the rest of your stuff and see that, he actually got a whole catalog full of dope stuff. So that's all it takes is one video to catch the attention of everybody, all right? So keep going.
No hunger when you don't got wonder about where your next meal is coming from. Maybe you feel my conundrum, or maybe the real is I'm so far removed from the struggles of everyday folks. My shit just ain't never gonna hit like it hit when a nigga was a little more closer to broke.
Man, I'm kind of sad that this song is so short. But that's what it is, man. But all right. So he says, man, that is so key right there, right? Because when you at rock bottom, you are so hungry. You know what I'm saying? I've been there. I used to be homeless. I used to live out my car, man. And I was working so hard, but at the same time, I wasn't getting very far. You know what I'm saying? And one of the other songs, J.Cole says, and as creators, as entrepreneurs and stuff, we got to stay motivated. We got to stay inspired. And, and when you're from the bottom, once you get a little bit, not even to the top, but once you get out of just back to even peel, you know what I'm saying? You lose motivation, and you find comfort in just like that mediocrity, right? Into that safety. You find comfort in that safety, and it's hard to find that motivation again to continue going, man. And what I like what he says about here was, or maybe the real is that I'm so far removed from the struggle of everyday folks, right? Because Jay-Z's last album, 444, a lot of people didn't like it. Country club music, right? Because they felt like Jay-Z is so far removed from who Jay-Z was back, right, in Reasonable Doubt, that they think that he's evolved so far and that it's not relatable. The music just isn't relatable anymore. So he feels like he doesn't want to run into that same issue as well, where his music isn't resonating with with the people, with his audience, with his core fans that started with him in the warm-up and Friday Night Lights and all that. So
fuck it, the challenge be having me stoked. Throwing the towel, man, you gotta be joking. I push my salary up with these quotes. Now, I push the Lambo truck down in the Ville, hoping I connect with something that's real. Part of me wonders why I'm even still holding on to this place. My mama been gone and my partners are straight. Right.
I love it. Let's break it down. All right. So he says, but fuck it. The challenge be having me stoked. Throwing the towel, man, you gotta be joking. I pushed my salary up with these quotes. Now I push the Lambo truck in the Ville, hoping I connect with something that's real. Part of me wonders why I'm even still holding on to this place. My mama been gone and my partners are straight. I like how he says, the challenge be having me stoked. Throwing the towel, man, you gotta be joking. So he's finding this as a new challenge. Like, yo, now, in his last album, he talks about 100 mil and I'm still on my grinds. 100 mil and I'm still on the grind. You know what I'm saying? It's Rap Cap. I went to the off-season tour, and before he does the song, he explains that he doesn't have $100 million. But what he's saying is that he has success. And regardless, he's still on his grind, right? And he's referencing that here as well. But he's saying that now he's got to find it as a challenge. Throwing the towel, man, you got to be joking. He makes money every time he drops, every time he goes on tour, the streams, all of that. And, and he says, now I push the Lambo truck down in the Ville, hoping I connect with something that's real, trying to find that inspiration, right? He goes back to Fayetteville where he is born and grew up in, right? Part of me wonders why I even still holding on to this place when my mom has been gone and my partners are straight, right? Sometimes a lot of artists are known to go back to their hometowns, so going back to where they come from and try to find that inspiration. Why doesn't he, like, if his mom don't live there no more, his family's not there, and his boys are straight, like they're all good, why does he even find himself coming back to this place, But he says, hoping I connect with something that's real, which takes us back to the intro, right? So the outro is connected to the intro, how he starts the song. And he's saying what's up to somebody. I guess he's in the Lambo truck and he's driving and he sees somebody who he knows called School. And he's like, I'm coming through, hold up. So he like pulls the car around, goes and pulls up on him and starts chopping it up with him, right? Because why? Because he's trying to find something real. He's trying to find the everyday struggle once again and find that connection where taking them back to the mentality of being back in the Ville and stuff that is going to relate with people, right? So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for breaking this down with me. Go in the comments. Let me know what was some of your favorite bars of this freestyle that he dropped and why you think JCole is so great, right? Why do you listen to him? If you guys want to support, please comment, like, share this with someone who you care with, right? Because these gems help us in everyday struggles as we go through life, right? That's one of the things that I love about music, and especially someone as intentional as J. Cole, man. So you can also support by purchasing some of this merch, all right? Ambitious, it's in the link down below. It's in my Facebook page. It's in my YouTube page, all right? All those links are here below. You can purchase a beanie, you can purchase a hoodie, and bam, all right? You can help us support, keep this going. As we wait for this new J. Cole album to drop, I'm going to be going through some of his old stuff and finding some of my favorite songs and breaking it down with you guys, all right? If you have a song that speaks to you and you want me to break down with you, all right, comment it down below and I'll be making a video about it, all right? Stay ambitious, my friends.